All right, guys, I want you to pay close attention to this because promises they said must be fulfilled, and we are good to go. We keep our promise, and though we fall short of in some areas, does not mean we will fulfill our promise. We will deliver according to our promise. I want you guys to pay close attention and get the full gist because I'm just giving you a sound bite from this audio. So guys, make sure you subscribe to the update for more information on how you can get your grant, guys. So share this information so that people can also benefit from you, and make sure you stick and glue to the update. Appreciate you guys for stopping by, listen to this VN and get the full gist. See you in my next post, guys, and bye for now.
There is a whole lot of issues on ground, a whole lot of fears, a whole lot of talks, a whole lot of discouragement, a whole lot of things that I don't really understand. Yes, sometimes it is good. Everywhere gets void. It's good sometimes. Everywhere get loose, so as to have direction and focus. But I have been saying this to every one of you, that it is important, if you want to be a leader, be a leader. Don't be a ruler. Be at the defense of the masses, because you must not lead yourself alone. You are leading people, and people you are leading demands one thing from you. And what is that one thing? Truth, and nothing but the truth. And how do you give people this which they demand, which they want? You give it to them by not being angry, by not being annoyed all the time, but by being a leader like Christ is to me and you. In all things, he remains humble. In all things, he is very patient. In all things, he endures pains and sufferings. And in turn, he said, he is poor, but he wants me and you to be rich. He wears no clothes. He provides for me and you. He have no house, but me and you are living in mansions. So please, I beg every one of you, let us all try our little best to see how we can be solutions to our people, not pain to our people. All these whole sagas, all these whole issues, all these whole things happening in the grant community today are all as a result of the incident of yesterday. That sometimes many of us may not know again when you jump and pass better opportunities. You don't know when you jump and pass good things just because of what some few individuals has caused every one of us. Well, I have no blame to anybody who is angry, who is annoyed, who is bittered, or what have you. No. The only thing here is clarity, making our people to understand where they are and what they are doing. I beg every one of you, Can we all calm down? Can we all calm down and know that a whole lot of things happening today are happening because no more trust, no more belief in anything, but still some persons still believe in one or two persons they are working with. Again, I want to say, God who has brought us this far surely will not let us go empty-handed. Our efforts, our works, all these things we have all passed through will never be in vain. God will never let it be in vain. That is why I am letting you all know that sometimes misunderstanding can be caused based on ignorance. And please, I want these confusions to end right away. First, I spoke about an NGO called Veteran sometime. Veteran Humanitarian Empowerment, or rather foundation, or whichever one. All I know is Veteran Humanitarian. Please, I did not speak about that to call you or to tell you that Veteran is the body giving you any grant. No. The same man giving HODEF money, giving Power of Five money, giving me and you money is the same person giving Veteran money. Veteran has no grant on his own to give to you. Veteran is waiting for the same money me and you are waiting for. That same source will pay Veteran. So don't get confused here. I only came to clear because I told you sometime that don't fall victim, because that name is new. I don't know about that name. I have to make research, knowing that that name is a genuine NGO that registered well like every other NGO. I never told you that they are a grand handler. If there are people just like we all subscribed in different grants, then our NGOs were brought in. You as a person have people under you. So it is also to Veteran. Veteran has his own people under them, and people they also are going to pay when they are paid. So I never told you they source money anywhere. They are waiting like every one of us are waiting. They will be paid when every one of us are paid. They will pay those under them when other people are paying people under them. So get it clear. You don't keep calling me, you want to subscribe to Veteran, you want to be part of Veteran. Please, hold your peace. If you are into intervention, you are into intervention. That is all. Don't start looking for where again to start subscribing and keep subscribing. And note, sometimes the mistake we make is because so many people working with us don't give us directions. They don't tell us the truth just because that money is needed. I beg every one of you, try to be believing in your people. There is no state here that doesn't have leaders, that doesn't have people controlling them. But sometimes we chose to be at the wrong side, to be at the opposite side, to be at the fighting side, fighting realities, fighting the truth, which has never helped us till today. Make your findings. And sometimes, so many of us make their findings wrongly and in the wrong ways. So many talking. They have to pay UAAG. These people have to pay these people. These people doesn't have money and all that. Please, can we face what is facing us and leave distracting and causing more pains in the life of the masses? Allow those who say they have money to pay. The only thing you do is follow your leaders who you know that knows what is happening. Don't just see everything you see in the platforms. It keeps you upset. It boils your mind. You keep asking questions. I hear this, I hear that. You don't hear that. You don't hear the other one. Most of these things you hear are the reason of increase in your illness, in your pains, in your confusions, and all the rest of them. I will not be talking to you if I have not made my research, if I have not made my findings, if I have not gone close, which I know that some persons hearing me now, we know that I have actually made a whole lot of research and a whole lot of verifications, ascertaining the genuity, the authenticity of what I'm saying about whoever I'm saying about. I beg every one of you. Nobody pushes you into whatever you are doing. An advice, and the best one, is the one that when you are being advised, you take it. Then, if you don't want, you throw it away. But maintain your peace. Maintain your peace. We are not here wasting time. We are not here because we don't have job to do. We all have what we are doing. But then, because your interest is in our minds, is in our hearts, is on us, we try to make sure that all this effort for these years are not being wasted. Note that the voice you're hearing this morning is the voice of no other person but the person you know, Ambassador Dr. Pascal Anyanwu, the president of NGO CEOs in Nigeria. I will not in any way allow anybody again to rob us. But the truth is that so many of us are gullible. Anything they hear, they run into. And it's only when it starts backfiring, you see them calling for help, see them calling for assistance, see them looking for who to blame and who not to blame, which is very, very wrong. How many times will one be beaten and you know that you need to have focus and direction? You need to sit down and think well. Well, again, I want to say God is helping us. And in no distant time, all you are expecting will be at your doorstep. Already, there is a huge green light. But the concern of so many of us here is that, yes, people have been milked. And a whole lot of people's pockets are having no money again, are dried. And they are being dried up by things that makes no meaning, that makes no sense, that gives them no hope, and not the rest of them. A right-thinking human being will always be afraid whenever he hears anything that looks like snake, if one has beaten you before. Anything you see that is long or that looks like snake will always be snake before you. Yes, that fact will not be forgotten. We know your pains, and nobody's blaming you for that, but please take it with patience. Take it with good faith, because it has happened. It has happened. We are only providing solutions to all of them so that we don't again fall victim to all this. When we talk of intervention here, well, so many people knew. We have digged, we have walked, we have gone closer. I have even spoken with the consultant himself. And the consultant is ready to disburse to me and you. And this man is not even in the past in the grant ecosystem.